For many, a whale watching excursion during a trip to Alaska is a once in a lifetime opportunity, so you want to make sure you've brought the right gear to capture the experience. On my recent trip, I took the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. The camera has been a sensation for vlogging, travel videos and capturing B-roll, but is it the one for hitting the water? To kick off, this footage features our furthest away whale, and you'll catch the spray from the spout and then a brief appearance from the whale. And now we're going to crop in. I avoided using the digital zoom in the camera and opted to zoom in post. This is a very basic crop using CapCut and has no upscaling. Now we have a group of whales coming around the boat. Something to bear in mind, especially when you're in Alaska, is that the Pocket 3 is not water resistant or waterproof. We were very lucky this day not to have much rain. This is filmed in 4K resolution at 60 frames per second in auto settings, with the sharpening at -2 and the exposure value at -3. I was also using a black mist ND filter. The video was then exported at 4K 30 FPS before being uploaded to YouTube. Now here's that same footage again, but this time it's cropped using CapCut. Now I do have a PC with Vegas video editing software and can also use the likes of DaVinci and Premiere Pro, so I use a mobile app. The main reason is the ease of workflow. You transfer footage from the camera to the phone, then edit and export straight to YouTube. I've been blown away by how a tiny mobile phone can easily handle 4K footage at such high frame rates. We've came a long way from when I edited mini DV tapes at university, which were then exported to VHS in real time. In this clip, we are downstairs in the boat and viewing the whales through a window, so you may spot some reflections in the footage. I should maybe have tried a polarising filter here, but I don't think it's too bad. One thing that has jumped out at me when viewing this footage is the landscapes in the water. I find it so relaxing just watching the water in these clips. I should do one of those 10-hour long edits of them. Here is the cropped version of the footage, and despite being shot through a window, I still think it looks nice and clear. Now you may be on a whale watching trip, but whales won't be the only wildlife you'll come across. Here we found a large, very noisy, and a little bit stinky group of sea lions, and we'll shortly have a closer look with our cropped footage. Here they are in all their glory. We also saw some seals. This was a quick stop and the captain said the boat wouldn't be turning around here, so they could only be seen from one side of the vessel, so it got a bit crowded, but the tiny Pocket 3 in a monopod helps beat the crowds, and then you can just crop them out afterwards. Here is another extended clip of a group of whales. I'm not going to talk too much here so you can enjoy the amazing scenery and the calming water. I do think the camera does a great job at capturing landscapes. Here is a crop of the highlight of that section, and it's almost like the whale is moving in slow motion. Here is another example of the camera capturing a lovely landscape scene, with a few whales in the background for good measure. We were also lucky to have some whales travel past our cruise ship. Now in this clip I made a big mistake and didn't check the focus. It's something you don't usually worry about when using the Pocket 3 as the autofocus works well, but here it's focusing in the foreground and the whale looks blurred. Here is the cropped footage, and it's a real shame that it's out of focus, but you can still make out the whale giving us all a wave. With the Pocket 3 being so small and light, you can get imaginative and try different ways to pull off shots. You just need to hope you've got a good grip and your monopod connection is secure. The sides of the vessel can be quite tight, but with the small camera it's easy to stay mobile, and you can still film some pretty steady looking footage despite moving about on a moving surface. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have any questions or comments on using the Pocket 3 when travelling, please leave them below and I'll get back to you. Until next time.